Matrics in the Western Cape will receive their results at their schools from midday. Provincial Education MEC Debbie Schafer will visit a school in Cape Town for the release of the results. Schafer will release a statement on the performance of the province's districts. For more, let's bring in now reporter Mariska Botha. Very good morning or good day to you, Mariska. What's happening in Cape Town? What's the mood like?
Good morning to you. I'm very happy to report that we actually have a good news story for you this morning. Yes, the results in the Western Cape are at 79.9%. The province has moved up from the 4th to the 3rd place. And in the whole country, the Western Cape had the lowest percentage of drop in matric pass rate at 2.4%, because the whole country saw a significant drop in the pass rate given the absolute horrendous year. Angie Motshekga's, the Minister of Basic Education, saying yesterday she expected a bloodbath. But these children showed their grit and they pushed through and they pulled through. And we had such a school today in Elswood High School in Elsie's River, where the school in 2019 had a pass rate of 55. And in the horrible COVID year, they achieved a pass rate of 84%. Now, the man at the helm of the school also did it as his baptism of fire. He became principal in 2020 and then COVID-19 hit. Let's chat to him a little bit. Mr. Marlon Kiewit, thank you so very, very much for joining us. First of all, congratulations to you and your school. How did you do it?
Thank you very much, Mariska. Thank you for the opportunity. Wow, I can only say, with the support of the parents, district office, the school governing body, and the learners, of course, we did what we have done today. Today, as Elsie's River, Elswood community, we are extremely proud of our learners who have achieved so much. A 29% increase from 2019 to 2020 National Senior Certificate Matric Results. Mariska, it was a challenging year with the pandemic, with COVID-19. But you know what? At the beginning of the year, we started as soon as possible. We started with the extra classes. So learners knew from the very start that, they need to attend those classes. Those classes are compulsory. We then carry those classes over weekends because of the circumstances that they find themselves in. It's difficult for our learners to study at home. So as a school, we had to put in an intervention program to make sure that our learners get the maximum time to study. And that for us helped. There are many factors that contributed to Elswood's success today. Curriculum advisors that came on board, support from district office, head office, and then of course our specialists in the classroom, our grade 12 teachers. But let us also not forget the grade 8 to 11 teachers who have set the foundation for our grade 12 learners. So with that said in mind, I've said it, we are very, very proud of this achievement. Mariska, it was also very difficult for our learners to be motivated.
Yes.
So once again, the growth mindset, I want to acknowledge the growth mindset, a program initiated by our district office who kept our learners motivated throughout class sessions, but most important, they came back for another session, a follow-up session, before the learners started with that examinations. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the role players that has played a part in Elswood's success. To my staff, to my team, thank you so much. You are the most dedicated team that I could ever have asked for, and thank you for planning together and for delivering the curriculum 100%.
I was outside a little while ago now, and we spoke to one of the ladies that were at the gate. She's part of the security.
Yes.
And when I told her this is the achievement, she started crying. That's how much it means for this community.
Yes.
So tell us what happened in your mind. You walk in, you're the new principal,
Yes.
It's your first year, and then boom, COVID-19 hits. What did you say to yourself? How are we going to do this?
Yes, it was a very challenging year. I never had opportunity to get used to the normal. and yet we had to adapt to the new normal very fast because the staff are so motivated and supportive. They, number one, they accepted me from coming in as a new principal, and they supported me from the very start. And I think when you have support and you have trust and you have people that you can rely on to go into that classroom and deliver the curriculum, not only effectively or on time, but 100% of delivery of the curriculum, then this is the success that you have. Yes, it is an emotional day. Some of the staff this morning got very emotional, especially the grade 12 teachers, because they were also very excited about the results that they have achieved or that they have targeted. The parents are in tears, because for many of these parents, it's the first person in the family that has achieved the matric results today. And you know, Mariska, we have increased to 28 bachelor's passes. We've got 23 diplomas. So I always tell the staff that if the more bachelors we can get, it's already an opportunity for our learners to seek tertiary education. Yes, so that is why we are overwhelmed. It's a celebration today, but it's a celebration of upholding and building the Elsies River Elswood community.
And maybe just lastly, Principal,
yes,
are we going to see 100% from Elswood in 2021?
Definitely, Mariska. If we can do the increase of 29%, then what is the 16% to the 100%? I'm 100% sure and I'm positive that we will definitely aim for 100% at the end of the year 2021, despite the pandemic, despite COVID-19, and despite the challenges that our learners are facing on a day-to-day basis. And of course, we know that many of our parents have lost their jobs, there's a loss of income, poverty levels have increased. But thanks once again to the department, to our feeding scheme initiatives, we are in a position to feed our learners, not during weekdays only, but also during the holiday.
Fantastic. That issue, of course, very, very important, yes, because, as you said, poverty is on the rise. Congratulations again, Mr. Marlon Kiewit, the new principal of Elswood Secondary School, with that remarkable achievement, nearly 30% increase year on year in the COVID-19 year. I mean, it was difficult, at the very least, to say for everyone involved, but to be a new principal at a school and come in on a year like that and achieve what they've achieved. And you heard him say they are motivated now. Next year, when we come back to the school, they will have a 100% pass rate. And I'm very happy to report from here today where there's all smiles and happiness. It's such a wonderful change from the gloom and doom we've been seeing for the past year.
Truly remarkable. What an amazing achievement. Thank you so much for that update, Mariska Botha.